librarian at the Huber Heights Library. As, is it Gintia? As
Dr. Gintia Peaseblossom.
Thank you. She is a botanist and the co-owner of Airship.
Passepartout.
She and her husband lead the Dayton Steampunk.
Okay, what is steampunk? Steampunk is a literary movement and an aesthetic style and a type of fashion and an alternative subculture. Any one of these or more, or maybe some that I haven't included there. It's difficult to define. Here is one pretty good attempt, but a lot of people in the steampunk world amuse themselves by coming up with better definitions. Breaking down the name, it is Victorian-era steam power punked up. It is rooted in the late 1800s, but it's twisted with a science fiction, fantasy, alternative history, or any sort of anachronistic element added. I love this webcomic. We have books in the library about it too. Agatha Heterodyne, Girl Genius. Okay, it is, steampunk is a literary movement. It might be rooted in Jules Verne, but the author of the middle book there coined the term steampunk back in the cyberpunk era in the 1980s. But steampunk literature has really taken off in the last 5 or so years. We have children's books, teen books, adult books, both adventure and romance, hot and mild. And out of literature came a lot of the tropes that we see in the fashion world and everything. Goggles, top hats, gears, airships, clockwork, corsets and bustles, all the brass and ornateness. These all appear steadily in, oh, you see 2 pairs of goggles. Okay, steampunk is an aesthetic style as well. Tired of boring, sleek, streamlined Apple-type designs, many steampunkers have chosen to do a ornate, a custom, a unique, a one-of-a-kind, made-it-yourself sort of look. And I mean, really, and all sorts of things in a home. Here we have a TV, a widescreen TV in an antique mantle. That old cook stove, that houses 2 ovens and a really high-end cooktop. And the copper thing is a water filtration device with a dog dish to catch the food. And here is Avenue Park. They are a music band with a steampunk theme. All of their music has to do with steampunk, but their look is also key to them. Their shows are a lot of fun. The stand in the middle with the Tesla device is their keyboard. All of their instruments are all punked up, and you can see their outfits. They all have a backstory. Steampunk is also a maker movement, a hands-on opportunity to make beautiful things, to learn leatherworking or woodworking or whatever. This is a gentleman from Dragon Con who made this amazing vehicle. I can't assure you that all the parts are functional, but okay, and here is a guitar amp that was made by a man in Indianapolis, and on the right you can see a fiddler plugged into this amp playing at a maker fair in San Francisco, dancing for this steampunk belly dancer. I love that amp. I mean, amps are so boring. Okay, steampunk is also a philosophy, not only the do-it-yourself philosophy, but also very accepting of all kinds of backgrounds, multiculturalism, alternate sexualities. You can see, oh, I haven't even talked about artwork, but there's some multicultural artwork up there. One of these photos was taken in France. Anyway, we take the best of the Victorian era, the manners, and strip out the icky bits where we were all patriarchal and empirical and all of that. So female airship captains, black airship captains, very common in the very accepting world of steampunk. Steampunk is also a fashion style. In the center we have Kato. She is the designer and the seamstress and the model of that amazing outfit. On the right, the clockwork arm that was designed by Thomas Willeford. It's shown up on TV. Here it's being modeled by another author in this very iconic steampunk image. Here we have a couple of friends of mine. One is carrying a modded out Nerf gun, wearing an outfit that she made herself. And on the right is young Ivan. He is a 17-year-old in Nebraska. No, he doesn't know anybody like him, but he welded and built this amazing human locomotive outfit there. Oh, in the center we have steampunk Boba Fett. He travels around the country a lot, and some other steampunk adventurers, because steampunk is a dress-up opportunity. On the right we have some more friends of ours from the Cincinnati era. I love his hat. They're all makers as well. I don't know how much of what they're wearing is. Okay, steampunk is a social group complete with drinking and flirting. And these are 3 pictures of the airship Passepartout. We're having a picnic on the top one, a meal at the Spaghetti Warehouse on the bottom one, and this is a picture from last fall, I think, the steampunk stroll at Urban Nights. And we'll be strolling again a week from tomorrow at Urban Nights, so look for us there. Now here's more of the flirting part. I just love this picture of Ivan the Lonely. You can tell by his body language how tickled he is to have an attractive young lady think that he's kind of neat. She gets him. I'm trying to talk him into Wright State University for college. I think I'm half sold on him. Okay, so we have a lot of conventions that we go to have fun together. This is